Ooh, welcome back to another writing stream. Hi, Izzer. That's right, it's a skipper face, and for some reason my scalp is all itchy. I don't know why, but it is. Cranky, hello, good evening. I raise my glass to both of you. I've got my mead. Yeah, no more of this fever nonsense for you, Cranky. I dislike it, and I'd like to lodge a complaint with your manager. I'd like to speak to your manager, please. Um, Good news. Doctor appointment today, and my blood pressure is tuned in enough that I don't have another appointment until 3 months from now. So I still have to finish out the blood pressure log and email it in to the doctor. But Izzy, also thank you for that resub. I super appreciate it. But yeah, so that whole rigmarole is going to be dealt with until the next time my body decides no. But beta blockers are now involved. So yay, now I get to pay attention to all those beta blocker warnings on things. Great. Fantastic. And it turns out the difficulty I've had getting to sleep lately, and the wackadoo times at which my body wants to wake up in the morning, are unrelated to the medicine. So, great, some sort of stress manifestation, perhaps. So, so yeah. Um, as the title of the stream says, I am woefully unprepared. I have not visited or not added any of the notes yet. Me stress, right, Izzy? I have not made any of the notes, transferred any of the notes from those stream videos over to the current work in progress files. I haven't gotten around to it. But I did get errands run today and my doctor appointment. So I also got Buzz Lightyear stamps because that was the weirdest and niftiest stamps that they had, and I was like, do you have any cool stamps? And she's like, well, what's cool? And I said, weird, anything, just oddball. And she said, oh, we've got Buzz Lightyear. So bills and postcards are going to be going out with Buzz Lightyear stamps. So confusion will abound, and it'll be great, fantastic. As he says, I have Scooby Doo stamps. Nice. Kev, Disney. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Disney. I am a pretty big fan of most Pixar movies, but hi, Kev. I do like the Pixar movies, especially WALL-E. I think WALL-E was Pixar. It is a horrible, awful tale. And whatever happened to the people that couldn't afford to go on those ships? Anywho, is it the Buzz Lightyear movie or the Toy Story one? It's the Buzz Lightyear movie one. They did not have Toy Story stamps. But that makes sense, what with timing. And because they're all stamps like that are generally limited run. So that's how that is right now. But I mean, I could just show you guys the stamps. I haven't seen the new Buzz Lightyear movie. I've heard actually negative. Izzy, you're the first person I've heard say positive things about the movie. In all honesty. Cats in Minecraft Mansion are bastards. Cats in general. I mean, they accurately coded the behavior of those cats, is what I'm saying, Izzy. Cranky says, neat, hadn't seen those. My son is a big Toy Story fan and loved the movie. Great. That's fantastic. Hannel says, I wonder if anyone has made a Bud Lightyear crossover. And Izzy says, yes, they did. Oh, no. Bud Light and Buzz Lightyear? Oh, no. So guys, yesterday, today's Tuesday, yeah, yesterday, the mail's been kind of, just for context, the mail's been really slow lately, both getting places and getting in. Like, it's been super duper delayed lately. And I've heard that is an issue not limited to the Detroit area. That's happening in all kinds of places. But Monday, it seems that whatever was clogging up the mail system seems to have resolved itself, because I literally had a full mailbox. Like, they stuffed my mailbox full of mail, some of which was from weeks and weeks ago. So, like, it just all showed up at once. It all came up at once. Yes, they did, was for the cat I see. Now your mailman has mail diarrhea. I don't know how my mail person's continence is. He? That's not something I'm comfortable talking with them about. In all honesty. Anywho, I got a birthday card from my parents. They aren't clogged up anymore. Listen, it's okay, Izzy. It's a bad joke. It's okay. Anywho, I got a birthday card from my parents that contained returning the extra school photos for the kids back to me. It's not funny. Hal says bad jokes are the best jokes. I mean, maybe. I mean, if Treos had said it, maybe. I'm helping, Izzy. Izzy, I'm helping. Anywho, and it had a check in it. And because my parents are fantastic. Oh no, you went there, you're fired. Well, it's not the first time. Anywho, so I bought some stuff for myself today, which I feel pretty good about, and I put some of the money away for to saving up for my next trip somewhere. So I get a little bit of immediate gratification and a little bit of saving, and I was talking with some people about what I should do with that, and they're like, maybe, because I was like, I want to do this and I want to do this and I want to do this, but they're kind of mutually exclusive. Well, and they were like, well, why don't you split it up and do a little bit of everything? And I said, that's a really good idea. So that's what I did. Yeah. Am I procrastinating with getting started with writing? Maybe. You can't prove anything. So there's that. People talking sense to you? How dare they, right? Are they even my friends at that point? The answer is yes. Yes, they are my friend at that point. So I need to sort out the sleep issue. I need to... there's a bunch of things I need to do, as always, right? Also, the slide directions. The sliding door back here is cracked open, so you may see the curtain waving in the wind because it's nice there, like that, because it's nice and cool outside. So I opened some windows to air out the house. So that's going on in the background. I got the hard drive all set up for Monkey's friend, because the one I put in the machine I built or rebuilt for him, it started dying immediately. So I got a different one, and it seems to be, knock on wood, seems to be working much better. And it's double in size from the one that I originally gave him, so he should be quite happy with that. So I guess we could get started, at least with the Spirit City stuff. Let's see if I did this right. Okay, good. I did. I also minimized a bunch of things so that I wasn't going to have a repeat of the last writing stream where I accidentally showed some personal information on stream. I edited that out of the YouTube video, but now I'm behind in YouTube videos going live again. So, yay, fun. And while this doesn't physically cause me pain to be not playing the Talos Principle right now, it's close. The game is so good. I'm having such a good time. Alright, so we're going to do... It is 9:30. So that gives us an hour and a half left to stream. Because we've been chitty-chatting for about... Well, we'll go longer because I was a little late and had a bunch of prep to do. So, let's do... let's do 4 of these, and let's see if we run that out during stream, we can always do another. Yeah, and I think they haven't updated the spirits. Nope, spirits are still good. I don't think I have any new clothing options. And if you guys want to chime in on stuff you'd like to see my dude wear or stop wearing, or which companion to have at my side today, we can do that too. And we can always customize colors. Like, I've got, how many of these tickets? I've got 8, almost 9,000 tickets. So I can unlock a whole lot of stuff. It's the lightning bee. Yeah. Glasses, tops. I don't see any new stuff. I could just be being blind, but until they give me cargo pants, those cowards, black cargo pants, I don't even want to talk about it. Come on. Update the game, guys. Update the game, guys. Lighting. We're on evening because that lines up with... Actually, we're at night right now, so let's do night. Hot pink shorty shorts. No. I never said I wasn't going to reject your suggestions. But yeah, I'm not a hot pink shorty shorts kind of guy. So... we can always adjust decor, like we can change the desk around. Honel says, can't forget the thigh highs with the shorty shorts. Roliad, I blame Canadian geese, as you should, always and forever. Hi, Roliad, welcome on in. We could change the bed. It's really good to see you, my friend. We got the bay window we could change up, and the cushions, the curtains and the cushions, but I think the purple's pretty good still. No, the Canadian geese, Izzy, they're not called Canada They're not called Canada geese because we're not from Canada. They're Canadian geese. Canada gooses. Not Canada gay either. I mean, there are plenty of very nice Canada gays. That is not something I am disputing in any way whatsoever. Alright, I think we're good on that. Unless anybody has any actual suggestions that don't involve hot pink shorty shorts, I'm listening. Gay Canadian gooses? I don't stay along Canadian or nearby Canadian geese long enough to discover how they lean as far as their sexuality. I get my eye pecked out long before then. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the writing yet, Roliad. I'm just doing the setup. Just doing the setup and the lead-in and the procrastinating. Listen, Roliad. You know how I work. You know how I work. We're going to go long today because I'm, like the title says, woefully unprepared. Just not prepared. But if I wasn't going to do it today, it was going to continue the pattern of not doing it, and that I didn't want to do that. So let's go to Story of My Life, Woefully Unprepared. It fits me as well. Let's go to the desk and let's do typing. Better posture than I will ever have. And then let's go to the full view. There we go. And then we now have the timer ready to go. I have the music going, and we have the goodness here up. But as I mentioned, I did not get the notes moved over from the old streams into the current work in progress files. So Roy says, my anemones are hosting their clownfish. They instantly paired up. Wow, that's amazing. Good job, Rolly. Good job. I do like this music too. It's good music. I can also get rid of the UI. And that gives us a little more room to play with for this. Are they cloning around? That's an excellent question, Izzy. That's an excellent question. Alright, so we got to the battle. But, again, I reread this stuff, or I watch myself write it, and when I'm rewatching the streams, and I'm like, I'm still being extremely short. So, really it says Yar, and then the female clown kicked the male clown out of the NEMS and to the back of the aquarium. Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta pick the bear, I guess. I don't know. I don't know quite how that works. She's the boss. Gotcha. I did pick up some scotch today. It was a brand I haven't tried yet, but they had in stock. It's a little more expensive than I expected because they didn't have the price labeled on the shelf, but I have wanted to try this brand for a long time, so I'm happy to have the bottle. And amused that my local liquor store has things like 12-year-old scotch in stock, but there's like a layer of dust on the top. It's been continuing to age in the bottle. So I don't know how long it's been there, but I'm happy to take it off their hands. But I am finishing the mead first. Obviously, it's a delicious bourbon barrel aged cherry mead, and it's so fucking good. It's so good. It tastes so good. It's been there for 12 years. Hey, I'll take a 24-year-old scotch. Holy crap, that'd be great. That'd be great. Then I got a deal if it's been there for that long. I mean, the shop has probably been there for that long. So it's the same shop that when I think it was Rolly. I think it was you that ordered me that liquor. Ordered me was it bourbon? When you ordered the delivery booze? I think it was you, Rolly. It was you or Kev. You did, yeah, it was you, Rolly. It was that store. It's the same store where that came from. So I went back to it. Mosier. Hello, Mosier. Keeping my procrastination going, I see, by asking for some squats. Kev says, I am disappointed with Michigan liquor stores, and I am not surprised. especially the ones, in the area in which I live, they're not focused on top shelf stuff. Because the economy is not generally here to support it. All right, it was squats for Mosier. 5 squats for Mosier. Here we go. 1. Oh, that hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5 squats for Mosier. There you go, Mosier. And Zalister, hello, welcome on in, and thank you for also redeeming 5 squats. Zalister. Hi, Zalister. I hope your dwarf fortressing has been dwarfy and fortressy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. 5 squats. Was Izzy, and Tom wants jumping jacks. Hi, Tom. Welcome on in. Yep, just as I sat down. Welcome on in, Tom. Great to see you. Let's do some jumping jacks for Tom. Make sure the pants don't fall down. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. There you go. Your timing is impeccable, Tom. Absolutely, without a doubt. And jumping jacks for Izzy. All right, you guys. Actually, the sinister biome I set up shop in has been kind of quiet. The sinister biome has been quiet. That doesn't seem right. All right, 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. See, you wait for the headphones to really set it all off. That's so good, guys. You're so helpful to me. Helping. Lots of malodorous goo raining from the skies. That's how you know it's a good neighborhood, Zalister. Tom says it's because we loves you, my friend. Yep. Keeping me moving. You guys missed a little bit, but my blood pressure, according to my doctor, is finally now in a place that they're happy with. So instead of every 2 weeks to adjust meds, I am now, it's going to be the normal 3-month appointments. So, yeah. But I still have to continue filling out the sheet. So, that's a thing. With my home cough. And then scan it in and email it to them when it's full. Mosier says, makes me want to read Boat Murdered again. Oh, okay. I don't know what Boat Murdered is. But yeah, got some scotch, got some cigars from my local cigar shop. Epic. What's Epic? Like the gaming company Epic? Or like the game engine company Epic? Is that the fork knife company? Mosier, is that what you're talking about? Boat Murdered, you nonsense. You're a boat to get murdered, Roliad, but only if you're about to be in Canada. Yeah, it's been pretty good. And like I was telling Chad earlier, now that there's more people here in chat, Dwarf Fortress Boat Murdered is best lore. I see. That is a boot. Thank you very much. Izzy, you're not Canadian. Just because you married one doesn't make you one. Though Tom might be able to chime in since Minnesotan is pretty close to Canadian. Actually, oh no, do you have Canadian citizenship, Izzy? Wait, what a boot? What? Exactly, Tom. Exactly. Thank you. It's a casserole. Izzy says my great-grandparents are from Canada. Yes, you've told me silly stories like that in the past. Oh, no, Tom. No, Tom. No. Don't be mad, Tom. Oh, my trolling has had an explosive reaction in chat. Oh, God. A tear. Oh, God. I need a little bit more meat after that. That was good. So yeah, I picked up some things for me, which was difficult actually. I sat on that check from my parents for about 3 or 4 days before I cashed it. Because my dad specifically wrote in the card, buy something for yourself. Because he knows me. Salister says Fargo messed up hot dish. They called it casserole, and we were mad. Yep. Salister and Tom are in the same state, as is the Cool Eagle. So, Mosier, are you going to go see the 1984 viewing in the theater tomorrow, or are you going to go see it over the weekend? Tom says, I finally pulled the trigger on a big purchase for myself and got an e-bike. Nice! Fantastic, Tom. That sounds great. Izzy says, Yoopers are the lost tribe of Canada. Yeah, they are, but that's mostly because they'd rather be from Wisconsin. So said my hubby. Yeah. Mosier says, not sure, man. Kids. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, mine are just at a different stage of kid. I will likely be dragging the kids out. Well, not likely. I will be dragging the kids on Saturday. I still have to purchase the tickets, but there's plenty of seats available. But I'll be dragging the kids out to Lansing on Saturday to go and see it. Mine are not ready for the theater. That's fair and accurate, yes. Absolutely. Rollian says, you're a different stage of kid. I am absolutely a different stage of kid. Monkey, for my birthday, got me more Transformers Pops. They're right about there. It's Rodimus Prime and the Marvel Comics Megatron with the dark gray face and the light gray silver bucket head lid or helmet. Izzy says, take the kids. If they make noises, it just adds to the ambiance, right? Moser says, bam! Indeed. Alright, let's get back here, and as soon as we do, someone's going to ask for another exercise. You got the touch. You got the power. I knew it. Thanks, Kev. Brother says, oh yeah, I still need to mail you the signed print I got you. I'll take it. Tom says, look, don't tempt fate like that, Skippy. Tom, you haven't gotten to know me real well yet. That is like my entire MO. That's like my entire way of being is tempting fate. Like that is the only way I operate. Let's see. 5 jumping jacks. 5 jumping jacks for Cav. Here we go. 5 jumping jacks for Cav. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. 5 jumping jacks for Cav. Pants are falling down. You would take it, and you would like it. Look, it's your brand. That's right, Tom. That's right. It's my brand. You were just looking forward to robot smooching. Listen, it is nearly painful. I'm such a fool. It is this close to being painful for me to not be playing Talos Principle right now. Okay, Izzy. Not only are you guys assisting in my health, you're assisting my procrastination, so I appreciate that. Alright, 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. Because reasons. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. 5 jumping jacks. With mods in chat like this, who needs trolls? That's accurate, yeah. That's accurate. Wait, are we Rule 34ing Transformers in the Discord again? Oh god, I hope not. I hope not. But the robot smooching related is from the Talos Principle games. Or the Talos Principle streams. Talos Principle 2 specifically. Thanks, Kev. Tom and Cam have been very, very into the wanting the robots to smooch. It's the subtext isn't very sub, or maybe it is. Oh my god. So I got 5 jumping jacks for Kev and 5 squats for Tom. There it is. There's the proper clip. Squats wasn't all out, so I got 5. Okay, so jumping jacks and squats. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. There you guys go. 5 squats for Tom and jumping jacks for Kev. That's such a good clip. Mosier says, I think my contributions were A+ Optimus head game. What? What? Okay, have fun putting dinner away, Rolliad. Alright. Mosier says, because they were severed head I see. I see. Kev says, wait, those aren't robot smoochings. Listen, Kev, you're going to have to talk to the rest of chat. That was the album cover from the Pink Floyd's The Division Bell. Oh, that's right. Interesting. I'd forgotten about that. Alright, so should I start the timer for working, for doing some writing? Or should you guys redeem more exercise redemptions? Yep. Izzy wants 5 more squats. Okay, Izzy. Okay, Izzy. 5 more squats. We're almost out. Oh, that's good news. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats for Izzy. You're helping something. That's true, Izzy. It's the what you're helping. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Alright. Alright, let's start. Start the timer. Okay, we've got... And pause the timer. Thanks, Mosier. Thanks, Mosier. 5 more squats for Mosier. Oh my god. The timing. The timing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now the procrastination options are exhausted. You're welcome. Thanks, Mosier. I appreciate you, my good friend and moderator. All right. All right, so we're good. Okay, we're starting again. And we're stopping again. Kev redeemed 1 card tarot pull. Okay, Kev. Okay, Kev. Okay, Kev. I think he's proven you wrong, Mosier. I think he's proven you wrong. The card is death. Next. No, I'm shuffling. Could be. Or the tower. Could be. I are the back. Welcome back, Roliad. Kev has redeemed. All the exercises are now redeemed, and Kev has redeemed a 1 card tarot pull. Alright, Kev. Do you want me to cut the deck? I have completed shuffling. Do you want me to cut the deck? Cut it how many times? Cut it. 3 times. Jesus. Okay. Once. Twice. And 3 times. And then we'll do this. No, that's going to put the same on top. So we'll do it this way. I'm glad you started your daily draws again, Tom. That's fantastic. All right. I'm drawing the card for you, Kev. It is the 5 of coins. Autofocus hates life. There. That's good enough. What does that mean? I've forgotten. What did I do with the little book? I have it around here somewhere. There it is. Are you posting them in the in Ferret's Discord, Tom? Kev. The short reading from the little book says unforeseen expenses for the 5 of coins. I'm going to say it's either house or car. Nope. He says nope. Braces. Oh, and CPAP. There you go. That'll do it. That will absolutely do it. Blow? What? What? Oh, and blow. You meant cocaine. Getting an 8-ball this weekend. Well, that's... I guess you are in Colorado, and the extra that Denver doesn't use has to go somewhere. You guys are a little bit drug focused in chat, I see. So I'm gonna hit start again. And related, you do prescription drugs, just like me. All right. This was her talking about Susan. Only on Tuesdays. Oh no, today's Tuesday. Ned had yet to get Susan to tell her what was going on. She shoved her phone in her pocket and headed back inside the late professor's home. This I think needs more to it, because it's just, you've lost 90 pounds. That's fantastic, Roliad. The doctor trainee, the resident that saw me today before my actual doctor suggested, went straight into the weight loss suggestions for me, when that was not why I was there, and wants me to get shots, weight loss shots, because, and I quote, they're magical. That I did not respond well. I did not respond well. Mosier says, I don't want medical personnel talking to me about magic. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I'm like, now I can't trust a medicine that's described as magical. That is immediate distrust for me, and I don't want it in my body. He was very confused on his face. He's like, but your kidneys. And I'm like, dude, I've been fat since I was a kid. I've heard all of this an infinite number of times. Can we get to the actual, what I'm here for? Roliad says, they are, as long as you don't mind poop. That's fair, Roliad. I mean, it's got to come out somewhere. Mojer says, I don't want, yeah. Natalie poked, the call had been fine, but it was obvious that her sister was in some kind of trouble. She'd likely been in it for quite some time. And for all of her poking and prodding, let's switch this here. For all of Nat's poking and prodding, she had yet to get Susan to tell her what was going on. Shoving her phone in her pocket. Natalie headed back inside the late professor's home. She considered using department resources to try and figure it out herself, but that felt wrong on a bunch of levels. That felt intrusive. That felt... I struggled with this word last stream too, I think. Seltzer says, fun fact, when you lose weight, the primary metabolic byproducts your body produces are carbon dioxide and water, which leave your body via lungs and skin, respectively. Yeah, okay. I may have to get a second glass of this mead. It may have to be a thing, chat. I can't, listen. It's completely outside of my control. No, it's not. No, it's not. But that felt... that's a fancier way of saying, yeah, that's, I don't know. Mosier, let me introduce you to Zaliser. Zaliser Mosier. This is what Zaliser does. Some would say he's clarifying. Others would say he's saying what you said, but fancier. But that felt... like invading her sister's privacy. It really bothered Nat. Oh, that's, you know what? Let's just, we just say it. We just already said it, so that's fine. The last thing she wanted to do was risk losing her sister's respect. Trust. Trust and respect. Not respect, just trust. Just trust. We don't need respect. At the same time, she worried. And somehow, clarifying, making that paragraph more clear in an effort to expand that paragraph, I have shortened it. So Alistair said, no, I didn't see when you said, because I was busy typing my thing. So yeah, somehow I've shortened it by trying to make it more clear instead of lengthening it, which is what I was attempting to do. So that's a thing. Okay, Natalie mulled over her options for the millionth time as she took the stairs down to the old house's basement. She'd tried everything from directly asking to plying to bribing. Can we say plying? I like plying, but also bribing might be funnier. Plying also isn't as common of a word as bribing. So am I introducing words that are going to kick a reader out is another question I need to think about when I consider this. Length doesn't equal clarity. That's true, Roliad. That's true. But also, I tend to write too short. Every time I get edit requests from, it's more here, more here, more here, more here, more here. Or more about this, more about that, more about this other thing. She tried everything from directly asking how about from plying Susan with hard to find camera lenses to just to directly asking her, and nothing had worked. The longer it went on, the more concerned Natalie was becoming. Sooner or later, she'd get Susan to not spill the beans. That is a very Skippy thing to say, not a Chicago cop thing to say. Get Susan to spill her guts, maybe? Why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? I like purple prose sometimes, Rolly. That's why. She'd get Susan to spill her guts. Hopefully, it'd just be a matter of time. Orange light flared ahead of her. This should have been a paragraph on its own anyway, because it's a complete change of subject. Orange light flared ahead of her near the bottom of the stairs, not the end. Skippy, why? Bottom of the really Batum. Bottom of the stairs, followed by the smell of smoke. She had her gun out and aimed before she fully understood what her eyes were seeing. No. This can definitely be better. What in the hell? Skippy, why? Mosier, why did you send me something from Smack Jeeves? Or at me? Oh, God. Chronicles of Boat Murdered. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Salazar says instead of using several smaller words, use one very large word that mean the same thing, but that you just Salazar, you did it again with Roliad this time, but instead of Mosier. Salazar, come on now. Who's smacking what? Yeah, you gotta ask Mosier, Izzy. I don't know these things. But it's funnier. Yeah, but Roliad implied using a word that already exists. Oh my lord, you guys. I'll make up a big word. Gargle Flargle Blurgenstein. There you go. Word made up. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome. Dooley Hooper is a well-known and very old word, Izzy. Which says that's a pretty good word. She had her gun drawn and safety off. Matter of instinct. No. I'm discombobulated. At least you're not defenestrated. Roliad. Paraplui, Mosier? Says I don't know. I don't even know what's happened. That's a Becky word. How is that? Oh, the Dooley Hooper? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Nice to meet you. I'm Izzy. Nice, Izzy. Nice. Before she finished taking the next step, her gun was drawn and safe, and its safety was off. She crouched, creeping down the stairs, down the rest of the stairs. Smoke clouded the basement, making Nat's eyes water. Let's save this. There we go. Roliad redeemed a 1-card tarot pull. Okay, Roliad, let's pause the timer. And I will get to shuffling. I'm real surprised that Cam's not here, honestly, because Cam has been one of the primary buggers for, buggers sounds wrong when I say it like that. Primary people who's been bugging me for writing streams, so. Well, like, current Carsif. Oh, hey, Mosier, will you please ban that person? Mosier, you still here? Now switch the other robot. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Mosier. Appreciate it. No, let them smooch before you ban. No, I don't want more than one. I don't want more than one robot in here. Young love cut so short, Tom. All right. Cut. Roliad says cut one time. Okay. There you go. We're cutting one time. How dare the robots? All right, you got 8 of swords. Not sure why you're such a big fan of conflict there, Roliad, but there you go. I don't listen, Tom. Those are not the good robots. Those are not the good robots. They can't be in here. They're the kind of robots that steal your soul. This is such a Roliad card and a Skippy card at the same time. So, if you take note of the dragon's sort of expression, the way his head and neck, or their head and neck are sort of slouched over, and the wings are sort of draped around. This is a card about frustration and being blocked and not knowing how to get out of a situation that is extraordinarily unpleasant. Roliad, would you like a modifying card? Or are you good with that card? Because this is a Roliad and a Skippy card right here. It is like, sure, okay. The modifying card is the 9 of Coins, which is a financial card if I remember correctly. Let me double check. I don't think it's the same coins that... Roliad, are you going for a promotion again? Because this one is gaining recognition in the eyes of others. Yes. So... yes, I am. So this, being trapped in your current situation and being frustrated by it, not knowing how to get out of it... This is the promotion, the seeking the recognition from others. Hi, you're reading a blob of text that was generated by an LLM. Zealoser? No, I'm not. I better not be, you jerkface. Or are you behind? Large language model? Tom, it's what the doofuses are calling AI right now. When it isn't. LLM, well, and that's different than the art generative AIs. Large language models are the ones that are writing code. And I use that term loosely, both writing and code, and writing ad copy and such things. Thank you for the poll. Well, you're welcome, Roliad. You're welcome. It's good to know that the deck still likes to slap people around. You to go walk the dogs out. All right, have fun walking the dogs, Roliad. I'll see you later. Yeah, go walk them dogs, says Tom. All right. There we go. Let's start the timer again. Oh, there we go. Did it just... Oh, shit. No, that's not... Can I modify this? I just restarted the timer. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Can I pet that dog? What? What dog? What are you talking about, Roliad? What is this one? Skip the current time. And I don't want to skip the current timer. Smoke clouded the basement, making Nat's eyes water. A hulking form stood in the middle of the basement. Okay. Smoke clouded the room, making Nat's eyes water. A hulking form stood in the middle of the basement, holding up one of her partners by the head, as if he were weightless. Her partner hung slack. See, and as if he were, nope. Hung slack like a rag doll, rather than a man that had led a life. Her gun shook. She tried to yell for them to put her partner down, but all she could manage was a wordless shout. The figure turned its head to face her, and she saw 2 points of red, flickering light where eyes should be. A gravelly voice echoed through the smoke. Messin' in his affairs. Shoulda known better. They dropped her partner to the concrete floor, where he landed with a wet thud. Smoke seemed to pour out from underneath the figure's coat as it took a step toward her. Okay, and then this is... Okay, wet thuds are the best thuds? Are they, Zaliser? Is that right? I'm not. That's a definitely a judgment call there. Mosher says, big fan of wet thuds. All right. Wet thud should be squishy plop? No. No, it should not. If he had been like liquefied or the demon had torn out his skeleton or his spine, you know, like for a trophy or something, then a squishy plop I think would be more appropriate in this case. However, dude still has all his bones, so I think a wet thud is more appropriate in this case. That's what I think. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Izzy. That's later when they put the lye in the tub to dissolve the body. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this works here. This phrase works here. You guys thought you was tracking the mob. Took another step and had somehow crossed enough of the basement to reach down for her. So I want it to pick her up. But right now, I don't know if I want it to scar her. Because if it picks her up like skin to skin, it's gonna scar her. It's gonna burn her. Trejo says, being woefully unprepared is also how you generally go into video games, isn't it? That's true, Treos. Yes, that's true. Welcome on in, Treos. Treos, on Saturday, you need to be to go to Celebration Cinema. Treos. Why don't you build me up, Buttercup? Because, Izzy, you're not a Buttercup. You are a human being. Salazar says, wait, skin to skin? What kind of fiction are we writing here? No. That part's later. That part's later in this novella. We're still in the prologue / intro chapter of the novella. But it's a demon. And to quote Dogma, it's a fucking demon. So, it's literally fire. Like its skin is cracked like lava stone. So it is, the temperatures that it puts out is going to burn her flesh, like probably down to the bone. So I should have it grab her like the scruff of her. I don't know, what is she wearing? A pantsuit? What if it does an investigating cop in the CPD, a detective, you might say. Where? Yeah, 4th degree burns. That's right, Salazar. Izzy says it's metal to metal. He's got to put in the Roomba smooching. I'm not putting in Roomba smooching. This novella does not have robot smooching. Pantsuit, yeah, that's true. But then I might just be going, and I hate to do this, but I might just be going full on Hillary at that point, and I don't want to be defaulting like that. You know what I mean? Because, like, is that the only thing that's professionally available for detectives? Like, what, I wonder what kind of, for femme-presenting detectives. You know, Saliser, why would you make that quote and change it in that exact way? Why, Saliser? You never go full Hillary. Saliser, why? Man. What is, like, not like a... She's not going to wear a skirt/dress. That's true. Not good for climbing around. She's going to want pants. Okay, true. But is pantsuit the only way to go in that situation? Like, I don't know jack about women's fashion. So, let alone women's professional fashion, let alone cop fashion. So, Donald Duck, bruh. No, she's not going commando on the bottom. Possibly slacks and a nice top. Maybe slacks and a polo. Maybe. She's not pulling a Donald Duck, Mosher. Also, that's a sailor shirt, not a cop shirt. There's a difference. Full Winnie the Pooh. No, Mosher, no. Why do you want this character to be completely naked from the waist down? Why are you wanting that? Mosher. Mickey Mouse is just the other way. Is he? Interesting world building. Mickey has pants. Yeah, but Mickey doesn't wear a shirt, right? Why are we doing Disney cartoon characters when we're talking about a Chicago PD detective? Why? Why, you guys? Why would you do this to me? All right. Baps out A+ storytelling on the Ewok. What the? Why ask why? Because I don't want to drink Bud Dry. Treos, Saturday, Celebration Cinema, 1 p.m. Treos, bring the whole fam. Ewok is Disney now too. That's right. That's right. 1 p.m. That's right. Let's see. Does he need to pick her up at all for this, or should he squat down while she's frozen in terror? No, not dressed like Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck just has like a collar, right? That's it. Just the collar. Why are we doing cartoons at all? You guys are gonna give me a headache. Squats. Yeah, they could squat down. I'm just going to cycle through all the pronouns. They could squat down to get at Natalie's level. All right. Squat or kneel. I don't think that a demon's going to kneel to anybody, especially a human. Maybe get down on one knee, but that has other implications. So, cross enough the basement to be within reach. She willed her body to run, to hide, but it stood there. But it refused to move, cemented in fear. Do that golf pickup thing? What's a golf pickup thing? Lean over, tower over? Maybe just tower over, and then she looks up, and then eye contact, and then the blarg happens. What's golf pickup, Mosher? What do you mean? Like how folks pick up a golf ball. That's just a squat with like a wide stance. Trejo says, I know about Transformers, but honestly, people, right? Sexy blarg? No, not sexy. When people pick up a golf ball, they're just squatting down with a wider stance. Like they're... Right? Or they've got their feet closed. I guess they got their feet closed. I don't know. I don't watch frickin' golf. Bending at the waist with one leg out back. Oh, that. No, I don't want any part of golf in this. As the figure closed golf clap. Very, yeah. This figure towered over her. She looked up and met their eyes. Their ember eyes. No, they're not fiery's not. She was overcome. No, she was heat swept over her like a blast furnace. Heat swept over her. Huh. No, as a figure. No. Oh. Hey, it's break time. All right, I'm going to go get a refill on my mead, and I'll be right back, guys. Stretch, walk around, set your best friend on fire, whatever it takes. I'll be right back. Oh, wait, you know what? This is ridiculous. Uh-oh. I forgot I can't override in the water. Oh, ow. And it's Mosher. Yes, I'm serious. It's Mosher. Yeah, my son thinks it's rigged. See, I went through a full pot of coffee today, and I'm on to... Whoa, Fox! Guys in the... Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get... What in the Hades am I even trying? What is that? Oh. Oh yeah. Prepare my ass. You found your first reward from little ones for saving little sisters. Oh, are you kidding me right now?
Here's an article of our day.
Shut up.
God beg. I'm about to have
Yup. You're welcome. Ah! Oh, it's a snake. This can't possibly go wrong. Yeah, an hour and a half to write for 15 minutes. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, if you pardon the pun. Yeah. It happens, that's for sure. But you know, actually I wrote for over 20 minutes there. Because the timer's 20 minutes, or 15 minutes, but remember the timer got reset halfway through, or more. So, Zalister says, and that's why I'm not sure why Skippy does online writing when he knows we're just going to join chat. Or we're going to join chat. Because, I don't know, it is a much requested thing, actually. And if I have a stream where I'm supposed to be writing, I can't avoid it and do something else instead. So, there's that. Like, already, we've added 2 pages to this chapter. Expanding it and making it make a whole lot more sense for the rest of the... for the rest of the story. Already, there's another character added to the front, to the beginning, which will, the story hinges hugely on later on, as well as the relationship between Natalie and Susan. But Susan's the actual main character of this story. So... Mosier says, and we know this Chicago setting doesn't use pants. Winter gets what? It does use pants, Mosier. What are you saying? And I need to write about pants now, apparently. So it's time to do that. As the figure towered over her. Nat met their eyes. They burned like coal embers. They burn like embers. The pants on your head. Those eyes narrowed. For a moment. Oh, you're different. Aren't you? Not all here in this little world, are you? Burned like a winter Chicago wind. What the Mosier! What the hell? Mind just open and wandering. No, mine just... Windburn is no laughing matter. I'm aware, but I don't want to call forth an image of cold here. All of it is hot. It's all hot. Hot. Let's see if I can moor ya. Maybe make... Burn like the heart of Hawaii. Chat. Izzy, that's not helping. Izzy, that's not helping. Izzy, why you like this? It's hot. Yes, that's fair. But also, why are you like this? As the kids say. Why? Driving me to drink. Make purple prose. No, more purple. Izzy does love purple. I mean, it's right there in her screen name. No, let's see. What happens in this? What happens? I can turn into a ticking time bomb. Look at that. Figure crouched. Yeah, crouched I think is the right way to go. The figure crouched, bringing its face close enough to Natalie's. To lightly burn it. No. Sunburn it. There's probably a different way to say sunburn. Let's insert a note here. Insert a comment. Better way is there a better to convey? Oh my God. Why is it not just doing the thing, Julie? Convey the light burning of a sunburn here. Wind burn. Yeah, thanks, Mosier. But he's not using wind, so wind burn would be just as wrong. All right. All right, now how do I describe this connection that he's making, this blasting a part of her mind? Radiation burn, maybe, but again, bringing their. Why do I want to use it so much? Face close enough to Natalie's to sunburn it, to radiation burn it. That doesn't work either. Well, that blows. Thanks, Izzy, with the blowing again. They connect like a computer virus. Viruses, no. So network connections are network connections, whether a virus causes it or an application causes it. That's not how that works. What about raising, like R-A-Z, raising, like literally pouring napalm into her mind or into her being, connecting like trumpet winds, like back of Windows 3.1, baby, ATDT. Izzy says, mind you, I'm tired and just random crap. That's fine, Izzy. I am also exhausted. Still not getting good sleep. Zalister says, burned like the radiation from the fires of Chernobyl on a lazy Tuesday afternoon. Zalister, no. Mosier says, Cam, hello, welcome. Mosier says, beep, 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 brow. I don't know what that is. Hell yeah, Chernobyling. You fell asleep, well, I hope you got some good sleeps. 1000% would Chernobyl again. Oh, it's the dial-up noises. Okay. You've missed all of the exercises, Cam, and 2 tarot draws. I've got about 20 minutes of writing. Oh, I should pause this right now. I've got about 20 minutes of writing and about an hour and a half of streaming. It's been great. The procrastination was flawless. But we're actually getting more of the prologue / first chapter. I should say I am, despite chat, getting more of it done. Cam, of course, Cam renews the last tarot pull. Okay, I'm glad I already had it paused. All right. All right, Cam. Here we go. I recently increased these to 3 per night. 3 per stream, rather. So that I can get good, as the kids say, once again at the tarots. And so far, both Kev's and Roliad's were pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. More. Listen. And cut twice. Gotcha. I'm still shuffling. And I will cut twice for you on camera. I did make several remarks. In fact, I was like, it's weird. Cam's not here. Cam's one of the biggest proponents of the writing streams. But the nap was obviously necessary. All right. Done shuffling. Cut once. Cut twice. And put the top in the middle. And I'm pulling the card. Didn't I just pull this card for Kev? Hold on. No, it's a different one. All the coins look alike, I guess. So you got 7 of coins. Look at that dragon all pleased with themselves, all strutting their stuff right there, surrounded by the coins and the pentacles. No, it's 7 of coins, Izzy. It was an unplanned nap. I get those all the time. Kev was 5 and Roliad was 9. Okay, thank you, Izzy. How do you remember this shit? So, this is good news. There's a reason he's all swaggering in this card. Fucked if I know, boss. Fair enough, Izzy. There's a reason that this dragon is all swaggery. Is that this dragon has been putting in hard work for so long. And continues to put in hard work. And right over the horizon, very soon now, is the reward for that hard work. It's coming, and it's almost here. Do you want a modifying card, Cam? Kermit flail arms, nice. I guess. Well, no. If you want more detail, but also there is that risk of having more detail, setting it more in stone in a way that you may not want. So I would rather you know if you want a modifying card or not. I would like more detail. Okay, I'll pull a second card. It's another coins. It's 4 of coins. This guy looks all tired. He's laying on the ground. Oh my god, card paid. So laying on the ground, staring up at the coins. Staring up at the pentacles. Like either he's napping taking surprise naps, perhaps, or has been, like, struck down and is injured. Let's see what the book says. So, the thing that's coming to fruition, the short bit that is in the little book says wanting to get more money together. So what the dragon is on the ground and not flying because the dragon is concentrating on gathering the hoard. Your question was about your household's health. Okay. So this may have been gathering the money to make sure that health was possible. But this strikes me very strongly as the root, as the goal that's being accomplished here. Does that make sense? Also, you guys need to quit with the drawing of all these coins all the time. Oh, that one's upside down. I can't put that back in like that. Alright. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Izzy says, are the cards answering the right question? No, they're answering the left question. Alright, we start the timer back up. We switch back over. Tarot gets political. I mean, no. I meant handed. Mosier. I meant handedness. Izzy, don't flip the tables. I got to do my buddy Jesus pose. It was fantastic. It was great. Tarot wants to oust a house speaker. Tarot, Skippy wants to oust so much of the house. He says, oh, Tarot is full of heavy-handedness. Yeah, especially my dragon deck. Absolutely. So... let's see. She felt simultaneously drawn in and pushed back by the creature's eyes. She couldn't blink, and tears made sooty trails down her face. What is... Why do I dare? Like, who is that? TwitchCon hype? No, I don't want TwitchCon hype. I've been to a TwitchCon. It wasn't all that, and definitely no bag of chips. Extra Emily? Okay. I don't know who Extra Emily is. But that's probably why I didn't... it was a bed full of elbows. That's exactly what it was for me. It was a bed full of elbows. She was aware. Let's see. How do I... Okay, so... The demon is literally burning parts of her psyche to the ground. Or her spirit, not her psyche. It is literally burning connections that she has to this world, but also burning, just erasing the structures that Natalie uses to cope and live as a detective in this Chicago. Like a wildfire unchecked through her mind. Oh, unchecked. I like that. Burning a hole in her non-existent pants, Mosier? But Izzy, I like the unchecked through her mind part. I like the unchecked. The word unchecked is perfect there. In her soul, in her mind, the structures she'd built. To survive and to thrive in this world were being razed to the ground. The wildfire, nice, yes, Izzy, that's perfect. Spread unchecked through her, it's another word for self. I have the Nine Inch Nails song hole in my head, right? Holy pants, Batman. Thanks, Treos. Just a wildfire spread unchecked just through her. Unmaking so much of what she had always been. Through her being. Oh! Yes, Cam. Perfect. Thank you. Yes. Coming in clutch there. Thank you, Cam. Wildfire spread unchecked through her being, unmaking so much of what she had always been. The creature blinked, finishing whatever they'd done. And the fear that held her in place snapped, sending her fleeing up the stairs and into the night. Me right, pretty Wanda. I raised my mead to you. And then we do the, let's center this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my usual. Yeah. Hey, break time! Hooked on phonics. Oh no. You heard that wrong. What did you hear, Mosier? What did you hear, Mosier? Mosier, what did you hear? My goodness. Raise my meat to you? What? Mead. Doing great. I said I heard it wrong. Meep, meep, yeah. Like the Roadrunner, I'm out of there. Mosier's the coyote. Meek. What meek, Cam? Meal? What? Me. Cam, are you having... Cam, are you having autocorrect difficulties? Meager. Oh no. Mida. What's the line from Wall-E? Eva. Mew. Good lord. This playlist is getting... I think we're getting farther in this playlist than we usually do. Trey says, me to Tarzan, you to Jane. Okay. Izzy says, now you sound like Jabba the Hutt. Me to Dookie. Oh, I'm the poop. That's what that was. Bantha Poodoo. Oh no. Poo, no pants. No, I got that. But no, as one does. Listen, Cam, you may have missed it, but I was trying to figure out if I needed to describe what Natalie was wearing as a Chicago detective. Other than I didn't want to go with the Hillary style pantsuit because that's like a default, and I'm not looking to be default in the way I write things. So there was a strong, especially from my favorite and only mod Mosier, to make her completely pantsless, like completely commando pantsless, like Donald Duck style. Slacks and a blazer. God damn it. That's a pantsuit, isn't it? She has no pants. She's torn. Izzy, is that a song lyric? Like a twisting of a song lyric? That's what you said, Mosier. I was endorsing everyone bottomless. Mosier. This is supposed to be a break, not a stress me out further situation. Torn is the song. That's right. Natalie Imbruglia? Is that right? I can never remember song artist names, so if I got that right, it's a freaking miracle. Yeah. Sure. That's not world building, Mosier, to make everyone completely bottomless. That's not world building. Izzy says Umbruglia or Umbruglia, don't remember exactly. Mosier says, or maybe it is. No, I'm literally telling you it is not. It is absolutely not. That's a no. That's a no. Please drive through. Hey, I got it right. Yay. And now we can just maybe flesh out. There we go. Now we can just flesh out the rest of the thing. So I know we've only got about 15 minutes or so left. Actually, less, 7 minutes until it's 11 now, because I got started late. But I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna keep streaming until this timer is done. So if you guys want to hang around, you can. If not, no worries. I'm not gonna get offended. So, Mosier says, if you need to wear pants, please drive on through Chicago, since we don't want your leg shaming here. Cam says, and blazers and slacks are not pantsuits, but women do wear pantsuits regularly in professional worlds. Okay. Creature held the man's neck in one hand and his ankles in another. Their muscles... Oh, spelling! Their muscles tensed for a moment, and the body folded in half with a wet crack. Again with the wet. Not just Hillary. Okay, yeah, but I didn't want to just default. I didn't know if it was just a super common option or if it was the lazy option that, moist would be good there, or if it was a lazy option that a lot of writers do because that's a default. Cam, I didn't want to default out but I didn't have the knowledge to know whether that was a default or it was actually literally extremely common. I did not know. Critically moist? No, we're not doing critically moist. I mean, we are talking about wet crack here. So, but I'm not trying to do... We can just say crack here with a crack. And the body folded in half with a crack. We could do that. Or with a crunch. How about a crunch? With a crunch. Why are there so many spaces there? Soaked, sobbing. No. Izzy, what the F? Give them a towel for their wet crack. Treos? Mosher, dank. No, we're not doing dank. Salister says, freelance writing isn't all it's cracked up to be. Your guys are hilarious. And with that, I'm heading off to bed. Good night, Treos. Good night, Treos. And stuffed the body with its compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car. It again. This is definitely a couple of versions old. They stuffed the body with its compatriots, with his compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car. They slammed the lid closed, chortling. Like a goddamn peat bog smelling like... No, we don't want ammonia. We don't want ammonia. Cam just says, I'm just rocking in a corner. No, Cam! No! Don't do that. Don't do that. Wow, this is very old because there are so many extraneous spaces here. Maybe demons smell like burnt cat piss. Mosier, don't do my world building for me. That's not what we're doing right now. We're not doing world building. No hashtag world building. We're not doing that right now. That's not what we're doing. The world building is pretty much complete. Thank you. Please drive through. Cam says, wouldn't a body be it even if the being was made male when it was alive? That's a good question. So in this case, it would be the body's neck and its ankles in another. We can do that because it doesn't have life anymore. Their muscles tense for a moment and the body folded in half with a crunch. They stuffed the body. They stuffed it because I just said the body in the last sentence with its compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car. They slammed the lid closed, chortling. Because my hand is it. That's true. Izzy says, now I'm picturing a body with clown makeup on it? Why? Why are you picturing clown makeup? Izzy, what the hell? No, they is the demon. It clown makeup. Oh my god, why? Izzy, why? God damn it. The Tim Curry one, maybe. Yeah. Car's shocks complained as the beast sat behind the steering wheel. After 3 attempts, the car spewed oily smoke and rumbled to life. That's why we're pals, Walter. Gravelly laughter competed with the noise of a broken muffler as the demon drove its cargo to 5th Street. It stopped the car next to the curb and slammed it into park. Learning how not to break things had been difficult, but that wasn't a big deal when it came to doing tasks for Walter. They heaved themselves out of the car, circled around the front, and tossed their coat and hat onto a dew-soaked, weed-infested lawn. They smiled at the fire hydrant. Irony was to them what chocolate was to humans. Good night, Izzy. Have good mosh pitting, and don't think about the word moist too much. Oh wait, no, that's Cam. Never mind. They smiled at the fire hydrant. Irony was to them what chocolate was to humans. The demon unfolded their... Thanks, Alistair. Their many-jointed legs and straightened their hunched spine. I want to say spine instead of back. As he says, I was going to say moist doesn't really bother me in most instances. Yeah, it got used often in my stream back near when the most recent divorce happened, because the ex very much despises the word moist. Take your stuff inside your house. Oh no. Cam, no. Cam, no. Night, Izzy. The demon unfolded their many-jointed legs and straightened their hunched spine. They looked down on the car from their 10-foot height. Smiled their perfect smile. The demon circled the rear of the car to its gas tank. They breathed deeply, feeding the furnace within. Cracks became apparent in their skin. Salister says it depends on context. Moist is fine. Kleenex, moist is a no. For you, that's true for you, Salister, but isn't true for everyone. All right, I think we may need to lay off that word for a little bit for Cam. I think that might be the kind thing to do in this case. Cracks became apparent in their skin as the orange glow of stoked embers radiated from inside. Dew steamed from the blades of grass at their feet. Crouching, they tore off the gas cover, grasped the pipe leading to the tank, and waited. It was these few moments while the tank heated up that the demon most enjoyed. Anticipation, irony, and chocolate. What? Underneath. From underneath? What? Oh. Oh, from underneath the skin. Cracks became apparent in their skin as the orange glow of stoked embers radiated from underneath. Sure, that is better. Cam, are you on mobile again by chance? The back of the car jumped as the gasoline ignited. The demon gave the pipe a yank, separating it from the tank and making sure that the burning gasoline would spread. They stepped back from the fire and allowed themselves to cool. They hunkered down, adjusting their legs. I'm cuddling an orange being. Excellent. Say hello to the orange being for me. Oh, he's sleeping. Never mind. Don't wake him up to do that. And retrieved their coat and hat. Yeah, working for Walter wasn't so bad. There had been far more boring people that had trapped them in packs. At least Walter was fun. Anticipation, irony, chocolate, and murder. Let's I want to add a little bit in here about Natalie having escaped. Yes, anticipation. Thank you, Zaliser. Yes. I have seen Rocky Horror Picture Show way too many times, in fact. how do I want to do that? Cam says raindrops on roses and murder and chocolate. No, it's more like dewdrops on weeds. Let's see. Have I earned a level up? I did learn a level up. Yep, I earned a level up. Yay! 500 more tickets that I don't really want to spend on anything quite yet. Yay! Dark or light chocolate? I have not gone into... Well, the demon doesn't like chocolate. It references humans liking chocolate up here. Irony was to them what chocolate was to humans. So it doesn't understand the difference between dark and light chocolate. It's just chocolate. They don't understand. I just did it again. They don't understand the difference between... They have no need to understand or even know about the difference between dark or light chocolate. It's just chocolate. It's something humans eat and love to eat. So yeah, we've gone from 3 pages to 5 pages, which is great. And then I want to add another bit in here about... Where should I put it? The demon should be should like peanut butter chocolate because it's not real either. Peanut butter and chocolate are delicious. Is a delicious combination, Cam. I just can no longer partake. But having a chocolate made out of peanut butter, I didn't know that was a marketed thing. I know that the mixture is delicious. Mobile hates me. That's fair, Cam. That's fair. Mobile hates everyone, honestly, Cam. Mobile Twitch hates everyone. Fondue? Fondue's good. I like a good fondue. It's snacky cheese or snacky chocolate. I mean, that's just good. This is an important sentence. I don't know if you were here when I wrote this, Cam. Use a sensitivity reader for fuck's sake, take their advice. That's staying in there. Oh, it's break time. Yay, break time. Our last break before our last 15-minute timer. My urge is definitely to keep looking for the good place to start writing it next, but that's writing. That's not breaking, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. What about murder fondue? I'm not sure you can have... I mean, a murder fountain would be something pretty cool to see. And then just... I don't know what you dip into a fountain that spewed forth murder, like liquid murder. And you know, at what room temperature does murder cool to become solid around the thing that you've dipped in the murder fountain? Like that... These are all important questions that I'm not capable of answering right now, Cam. It's a good set of questions. I also want to know the answer to this. But I feel ill-equipped. The demon could like murder fondue. The demon could. But I don't know that we're going to get anywhere close to, actually, there's a battle between that demon and a bunch of vampires later in this novella, perhaps the demon can describe the battle with the vampires as a murder fondue waiting to happen. And then no one that reads it will understand what in the hell that demon is talking about. But it might just be worth it. Zalister says, how many kilocalories does it take to phase transition murder from a solid to a liquid? I don't know. That's a good question too, Zalister. Cam says you should research murder fondue in the name of art. Yep. I want to get on all the lists and banned from interstate travel. That's what I want to do. I want to definitely have my parenting rights taken away for researching murder fondue. No, you don't understand. I'm a writer. I have a feeling that could come up. Speedrun what, Mosier? What am I speedrunning here during our break? Mosier, what is it that I'm speedrunning, sir? Getting banned by TSA. You know, honestly, if I haven't gotten banned by TSA for the shit I've said already, I don't know what could do it at this. Like, I've said some things online that should probably have gotten me banned by the TSA, but I never got added to those lists that I know of. So, in fact, they gave me the expedited travel card back when I went to Ireland, so I had pre-check and everything. So I was not just not banned, but I was specifically approved by TSA. That's why I'm pretty confident whenever I do a job application for a place that requires a background check. Which is weird because of the goofy shit that I have said online and on stream and everywhere else. I think I want to add a section for captions, for closed captions for my streams. Zalish says the TSA took one look at you and were like, there is no way this guy is a threat to national security, right? I take every privilege box. I've got all them all checked. Every single one except for Christian. I'm too snuggly. That may be true, Cam. The teddy bear aspect of the Skippy prevents any danger sense whatsoever. I am not the danger zone. Well, you are liberal. I mean, what I am, what is used to be considered centrist. But now I've not only have I been pushed left, but I have moved farther left, I guess, and would probably now fit under the socialist banner. So, no, not right, Zalister, left. Overton window. It is a jackass. Have a little bit more mead. Oh, and that is the end of the bottle of the very nice bourbon barrel aged cherry mead with cocoa nibs and a couple of other fancy schmancy amazing things in the mead. Just so good. Cam, I followed your advice. I set part of the gift aside for future traveling, and I used the rest to go buy some scotch and some cigars. Now you're in timeout. Why am I in timeout? Why am I in timeout? Left, not right. Listen, it was a pun. It was a good pun. It was a good pun. It was a good pun. Waited. So, with its two compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car, yay for good choices on presents. Oh, yeah? Yeah, oh, yes. Yes. The ones I got for myself, absolutely. And ones that can be enjoyed together at the same time. So, it's an overused pun by you in particular, sir. I said good day. Damn! I got the good day. Shit. The fourth was as good as dead anyway. There was very little chance she'd cause Walter any trouble. They slammed the lid closed, chortling. What little was left of her, no, what ashes remained of her being would fall through the cracks, and she'd never be heard from again. Listen, but what does overused mean in terms of puns, Cam? I don't. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Mosher says nipples on armor, man. Okay. That's not a pun, though. That's just bad. Mosher. That's just... What do the kids call it? Cringy? That's just cringy. That's just cringy. It's Martin's crutch. Oh, G.R.R. Martin. I see. George R.R. Martin's crutch. I see. Wait. George R.R. Martin puts nipples on armor? I thought that was just a Batman thing. Okay, so the creature held the body's neck in one hand and its ankles in the other. Their muscles tensed for a moment, and the body folded in half with a crunch. They stuffed it with its two compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car. The fourth was as good as dead anyway. There was very little chance she'd cause Walter any trouble. They slammed the lid closed, chortling. The trunk lid? Let's try trunk lid. I always want to do trunk lid. What ashes remained of her being would fall through the cracks, and she'd never be heard from again. The car's shocks complained as the beast sat behind the steering wheel. After 3 attempts, the car spewed oily smoke and rumbled to life. That's why we're pals, Walter. Gravelly laughter competed with the noise of the broken muffler as the demon drove its cargo to 5th Street. Constantly describes people as useless. Oh, as useless as nipples on armor. Martin's got some weird fixations. And I use weird in the non-complimentary sense. Martin's got some troublesome fixations. How about that? They heaved themselves out of the car and circled around the front, and tossed their coat and hat onto a dew-soaked, weed-infested lawn. They smiled at the fire hydrant. Irony was to them what chocolate was to humans. Okay, I think this is good. So, outside of any notes that I discover from the old streams that tell me to add more to this chapter, I think we're good. One of the main things we're going to have to do at the start of the first chapter, not only just expand Susan and what she's doing, but there is a specific coffee shop in Chicago that I want to style the coffee bar after. And I'm going to have to go back and try to remember the name of this place. Don't we all hate weddings? No, Mosier, you seemed to like your wedding. One thing I know about G.R.R. Martin is that he hates weddings. I mean, Mosier, your wedding introduced me to my favorite beer of all time. So I don't hate weddings. I'm not even angry at my own weddings that I've had, because I learned a lot from each of those marriages. So, like, your wedding was sick, right, Mosier? It was awesome. Cam says, I like them, but that's because of all the luck I have at them. Yeah, that does seem to happen for you at weddings, Cam. From the stories you told me, you have quite a bit of luck at weddings, Cam. I don't know where to go from there. So yeah, I think honestly, 3 streams worth of flailing about, and I'm actually really happy with this prologue / intro chapter. And I was not expecting to get here. And I'm very happy that I did. Also, I kind of want to have Cam's luck at weddings. That's bridesmaid powers. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I probably could have that kind of luck, but that would involve, like, approaching people and asking them things, and we all know how well I do with that. Mosier says, hey, we got a pantsless civilization, so we have that. We do not have a pantsless civilization, Mosier. Holy shit. No, that is not the world building that has happened here. You can have your Donald Duck civilization in your own story, but that is not what we have here. I don't know where you get that idea from. Just wait until the final draft. Okay, Mosier. Pat you on the head. Okay, Mosier. Go have your snack before bedtime, Mosier. Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain. That's true, except for the Winnie the Pooh with the red shirt. That one is not yet in the public domain, but the original Winnie the Pooh that was not wearing a shirt is in the public domain. Mosier says, instead of pants / dress, you'd have to concern yourself with other fashion choices. I mean, there will be fashion choice concerns later in the story. That will all happen. That will absolutely happen. And there's a part to where I reference how young Natalie looks, and I need to do that better because it's very creeptastic, and I don't like it. Looking back, I don't know why I wrote it that way. I did, obviously, and I take all the blame for that. But I definitely need to redo that. I mean, there's not a naked civilization in this bit. The first novella What No Eye has seen had a nearly naked character show up at one point. This one has some spicy times in it. Just or one spicy time in it. I can't remember if the spicy time in the first one stayed in or got edited out. I'd have to reread that. There was originally a spicy time, but I think it got edited out, which made me a little sad because I was proud of that spicy time in particular. But this one's got spicy time in either the beginning of chapter 3 or the end of either chapter 2 or chapter 3. It's the end of chapter 2. So there's some spiciness, but it's a fade to black spiciness. It's not explicit at all. I don't think. I think it was a fade to black. So I'm just sort of waiting out the timer now because I want to finish it. I want to get that dopamine, that those good chemical feelings from accomplishing this timer. Roger says, giggling and bubbly like a 40-year-old without children. Listen, my kids make me very happy, although sometimes they make me very tired. But then, Mosier, my kids are much older than yours. So, drop that. Which is weird because you're younger than me, so... Well, no, that's not true. That does fit. Potty training rage is wild. It sure is. Do you mean yours, theirs, or both? Because it's shared by everyone. It was shared by everyone in my experience. And at nighttime potty, their rage. Yeah, they get offended. So is waiting on spinal surgery? Yes, absolutely. That's true. That is true, Cam. You have it? Didn't you have it scheduled? Didn't you get it? You got it scheduled, right? It was scheduled because you sent me the date. I thought. Or am I thinking of something else? Time is squishy. And I insist that if you require any assistance that you can't get locally, that you let me know and I'll do what I can to come out there and assist. Squishy like a 40-year-old. Squishy like a... Yes. Yes, Mosier, I see that you have... Have you caught up to me in squishiness, Mosier? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's scheduled. Okay, good. Good, Cam. I was worried they dicked around some more, and... There we go! That they'd screwed around some more, and Zelzer, you're 48, right? Because I'm 47, and Mosier is like 2 years younger than me. I think Mosier, is around 45. And Mosier has his children in the potty training age. So I will have a job by then. That's right. That was the conversation we had. Thank you, Cam. Thank you for triggering that memory. I appreciate it very much. Anywho, you've all been watching on twitch.tv/SkipForJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on the YubTubs on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipForJ, where they're grouped by game into playlists in order chronologically so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. Also, we're now doing writing streams again, so there's a playlist for that. Watching and world building. No, Mosier. That's a bad Mosier. Kev, thank you for that interrupt bit as well. If you would like to support me, you can sub here on Twitch, or you can throw these bits at me, or if you sub, you get those emotes and you get no ads. Or if you don't want to give money to the Bezos, you can head over to ko-fi.com/SkipForJ. Procrastisquatting. That describes the entire beginning of stream. Yes, procrastisquatting. You're doing great. Thanks, Cam. God damn it, Cam. God damn it, Cam. Or you can purchase my Writery goodness at davidmcrampton.com, where it is available in both Dead Tree and electronic formats. Or you can check out my webcomic over at fofcomic.com, and it has paper issues available for purchase there as well. I am actually in talks. That sounds too official. I am inquiring and talking back and forth with somebody about getting the stuff that's currently on Lulu, that's self-published on Lulu, set up to be published through a brand new small press. Transformers coming soon. Yeah. So this Wednesday, tomorrow, or this weekend, I highly suggest you all go out to your local theater and see the 1984 Transformers that are being played on the big screen. I believe it's season 1, but I'm not entirely sure. If you want to join our Discord, there are links to it there. That's not it. That's my Mastodon. If you want to join the Discord, there it is. But there are links in the Nerd Stuff channel for the showings that's happening. Mosier says your face is a small press. That depends on how hard it hits the wall. So, remember, even when Mosier is insistent on world building, you're awesome. And you've got this.